Okay, so a question we get asked a lot is, what is the best protein powder?
Yeah, I mean, you go to a grocery store or any kind of sports supplement shop, and there's rows and rows and rows, and you walk in, you're like, I don't know what to pick.
Concentrate, isolate,
Hydrolysate. So I tell people to kind of bring it down. Like, first, you want to look for something that's unflavored, and regardless of if it's dairy or vegan or plant-based, you want to look for an isolate or hydrolysate.
Okay.
Because that means that you are getting the most protein per serving with regards to there's not extra stuff attached.
So that it's the purest
It's
form.
the purest form.
Okay.
And the most bioavailable.
All right.
Because one of the issues that people have with plant-based proteins is the fiber component. And if it's an isolate, they've taken a lot of that fiber out. So it becomes more bioavailable. So you want to look for a whey hydrolysate or a whey isolate, not a whey concentrate. A whey hydrolysate is 95% protein. An isolate is about 92%. Concentrate is 80%. It's the same as buying milk powder off the shelf. With something like pea protein isolate, you're getting about 88% with an isolate. So it's not quite the same as a whey isolate, but it's close enough. When we look at what the leucine content is, in one serving of whey isolate, which is around 20 grams, you're going to get 2.5 grams of leucine.
Okay.
Which is right there where you just almost at that tipping point.
You need about 30 to 35 grams of pea, right?
30.
30.
And then you get the same amount of leucine. But generally when they're talking about serving size, they'll give you the scoop that gives you that amount of leucine. When you start adding flavoring and sugars and things, that's when we start getting a really lower quality protein, because we get fillers, flow agents, we get stevia, or we get sugar alcohols. If there's any time to have real sugar, it's in a protein powder that you're using in and around training, because your body will use that carbohydrate. So I really try to impress upon people, if you get an unflavored one, then you can use it in anything, you can flavor it yourself.
Cool.
So we see so many people who are like, oh, I want to dose my oatmeal with some protein powder to increase the protein, or maybe I'll put it in my scrambled eggs. You know, there's things like that that you could do with unflavored. And if you're looking at protein coffee, you want it unflavored. Just so that you can moderate the sugar intake, you can moderate the sugar alcohols if that's one of the things, and you can flavor it however you want. But if you're someone who's like, I'm a diehard chocolate protein powder fan,
Yes.
then you want to make sure that you don't have a lot of other ingredients in with that.